Hi, my name is Ellen, and I'm so glad you're here joining me. Today I'll be leading a guided meditation using a technique called visualization, where you envision what you want to see happening in your life, specifically as you enter the new year. What do you want to see in 2025? When you vividly imagine positive experiences or see yourself achieving goals or overcoming challenges, you activate the same brain regions and neural pathways as when you experience them in reality. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So by visualizing your future, you're priming your mind and body for what you want. In this guided meditation, you'll begin by gently letting go of what's not serving you presently and visualize what you'd like to see in the coming year. It's a practice anyone can do, no matter what your current situation or condition might be. So let's get started. Finding a comfortable place to sit or lie down. Just straightening your back and placing your hands on a surface below you. Just grounding yourself into this present moment, becoming still and quiet. It might be helpful to close down your eyes, just helping you draw inward, but you can always keep them open. And just begin by connecting with your breath. Breathing in through your nose and exhaling all the way. So your breath is naturally slowing down. Every inhale draws your breath deeper and deeper down to your diaphragm, allowing it to expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. Breathing in, and on the exhale, just beginning to release any tension that you feel in your muscles. So you're breathing in this relaxation, and on the exhale, softening the muscles in your face, in your jaw, in your neck, and through your shoulders, just unwinding them, letting them drop an inch or two. Just letting go of any holding and beginning to melt into the surface below you. Our first visualization is about cleansing our mind and body of negative energy. So on each in-breath, imagine golden energy entering your body, dancing around every cell. And on the extended exhale, imagine negative energy releasing from you, flowing out in a long, thin stream through your hands and feet. So you're inhaling new, clean energy and exhaling, releasing doubt, fear, shame, or whatever's keeping you out of alignment from reaching your goals. What can you shed or leave behind that will shape a brighter future for you? So taking a moment to notice these burdens that you've been carrying. It might be helpful to place a hand over your heart for a moment, just acknowledging these emotions and experiences, whether they're past or present. And take a cleansing breath in, welcoming self-compassion for all that you've endured and carried, noticing how resilient you are. And on the exhale, visualizing yourself letting go of these burdens. You've carried them long enough. It's time to release them in service of a better tomorrow. So imagine yourself walking up 4 or 5 stone steps and offering up these burdens to a 2024 altar. Placing the burdens down and watching them ignite in the light of love, forgiveness, and healing. So breathing in and breathing out, slowly beginning to feel the weight being lifted and feeling a warm flow of energy, filling the open space in your body. So now that you have a new flow of energy in your mind, heart, and body, you can begin to bring awareness to your thoughts, the creator of your reality. It's easy to forget that what you focus on is what you create, good or bad. So if you focus on how hard and overwhelming your life is, you're naturally going to feel negative and overwhelmed. And in the same way, if you focus on little joys and wins in life, you're going to feel more positive and hopeful. So it's that voice in your head that can either lead you to the outcome you want, or it can keep you stuck and feeling small and limited. The good news is that you can shift your thoughts and beliefs. It's never too late. Your brain is flexible. Your heart has an unlimited capacity for love. And your body's always ready to welcome in a new and healthy organizing system. If you feel some resistance, you're not alone. Our thought patterns and belief systems have been reinforced over and over and are influenced by how people see us and respond to us, from the circumstances we've experienced in our lives, and by believing our thoughts and avoiding our biggest fears. But we might forget that we have the choice to step back and simply notice our thought systems and patterns and beliefs. Anything that might have kept us back, and we can question them. Are they actually true? Are they helpful? Do they allow me to achieve what I want from life? Or do they keep me stuck? And a big question to ask yourself is, what lens do I view the world from? Is it from fear and hypervigilance, or from safety and love? And there's no judgment or criticism here. You're just taking a good look at what you've been focusing on and noticing if your thoughts are helping you to overcome challenges in your life, or if they're leading you down the same familiar path where you end up right back where you started. Oftentimes our beliefs are never questioned and we stay in that same thinking mode because it's familiar and it feels safe, even though it might not be helping us. It's like the analogy of taking that well-worn path leading to the same place, that dead-end road. In neuroscience, these habitual thought patterns are called neural pathways. And when we repeat the same thoughts over and over, the neural pathways literally fire together. You've probably heard the phrase, neurons that fire together wire together. Our brains create our belief system when we think them over and over. And it's so wonderful to know that neuroscientists have discovered that we can change our thought patterns just by intentionally creating new neural pathways, by focusing our thoughts in a new direction. And if we go back to use the path analogy, this would be choosing to take a different road, the yellow brick road, instead of the same well-worn path that leads to the familiar dead end. It's really incredible that we have the ability to reorganize the thought system in our brains to align with the outcomes we're looking for. We forget or don't realize that many of our thoughts have been hardwired into our minds from years and years of reinforcement and rumination. And maybe we chose to believe them because we didn't know there was any other way to look at our situation, or because people told us they were true, or we thought circumstances in our life supported these beliefs. Just take a moment to pause and consider this. And consider what your life can be like by shifting your thoughts and beliefs. What would it look like to view life from a new lens of hope, of safety, of love? Opening your mind to endless possibilities, to new beginnings, to growth and learning, and to overcome life's hurdles in a positive way. So let's use the power of our minds to practice a visualization for what we want to see more in our lives. As we vividly imagine our desired outcomes, our mind is sending signals to our bodies, prompting them to respond as if it's already happening. So it reinforces these positive thoughts and beliefs, impacting our mental, physical, and emotional well-being. So returning to the breath again, breathing in slowly and smoothly, and inviting longer and more sustained exhales. Just relaxing, coming back into the body, using breath to communicate safety to your brain and to connect our mind and body. So breathing in through your nose and exhaling, inviting in calm in the body and clarity in the mind. Now just allowing breath to return to the background of your awareness as you begin to see yourself in your mind's eye, floating through a vast white tunnel filled with glowing lights. You pass through this tunnel so quickly that the lights look like white lasers surrounding your weightless body. It's exhilarating. and yet you feel calm. The tunnel has no windows, so you lose a sense of space and time. You feel safe, curious. And when you finally come to a halt, to what seems like the end of your journey, you see a golden door that has a sign on it that says, "Entering 2025. Come as you are." So visualize yourself now stepping through that door and into the new year to whatever you want it to look like. What do you see? How do you feel? What are you doing in this future life? Who are you with? Just notice how you're carrying yourself, what you're thinking, how you're viewing the world, how you're viewing others, how you're viewing yourself. And notice the expression on your face, the emotions you're feeling in your heart. Notice what you're doing, what you really want in this new year, and seeing it play out. And stay with it, seeing it, feeling it, basking in it, just imprinting it in your mind. And when you're ready, just taking one final look at this future you, and maybe asking your future self if it has any advice for the 2024 version of you that's waiting back at the end of the portal. What does your future self want you to know? And saying farewell to your future self and stepping back through the golden door, traveling back through the portal, through no time and space. And back here to where you can feel again the surface below you, below your feet, back, hands. And taking a few moments to integrate this experience. Recognizing how it feels to visualize the life you want and how it feels in your body. Maybe it's light, expansive, and hopeful. And you can use visualization as a tool to set any new course that you want for your life, to create the reality you want, whether it's health goals, relationship goals, work goals, family goals, or self-love goals. Whatever your vision looks like, just visualize it in the forefront of your mind and use it to replace the old familiar thought patterns that will try to intrude and lure you back to fear, doubt, and limitation. Remind yourself that you have the right to be happy, healthy, to thrive, shine, and to succeed. So as this meditation comes to a close, returning back to the breath movement one final time, taking a few breaths in and out, feeling the connection between the mind, heart, and body, making you whole. And when you're ready, taking one final breath in, and on an exhale, slowly and gently opening your eyes and coming back to your space. Thank you for practicing with me. As the great poet Rumi said, what you seek is seeking you. Happy New Year. Namaste.